This is WLHL News with Emmy Award-winning anchorman Kon Burgundy.
Hold on, right with you. Hello, I'm Kon Burgundy, in studio with a very special guest. Let me talk to you a moment about Canada. The latest craze in stock is taking place in Canada. Still many question marks around this industry. We're going to answer some of those questions in just a moment with a very special guest. Now, getting into the pot businesses in Canada is very easy. There's a low bar. If you can grow it, you can sell it, you can show it, as it has been for years. But there's going to be some restrictions. There's going to be some laws. There's going to be some questions that need to be answered before the successful people rise to the top. So WTF, you might say. How can I get in on this one? Well, it's all going to be sorted out in time, but during that time, we're going to chat with a pro, a young lady who's been involved in the cannabis industry since she was 6. I like to call her Cassandra, but I'm going to call her Cassie because she's sassy. Sassy Cassie is with us. Cassie Dowell. Talk to me a little bit about you, yourself, what you bring to the table, who the hell are you, and did you bring any good pot with you?
I did. I will next time.
Oh, darn it!
So thank you for having me. I'm with CMW Media. We are based here in San Diego, and essentially I specialize in public relations for the cannabis space.
Now, is this in Canada or just us here in the beautiful US of A?
Canada, throughout North America, I have clients throughout the US and Canada, and actually one of my clients that I'm really proud to represent is Prime Harvest.
Okay.
They're going to be listing on the Canadian Stock Exchange.
How does that work?
It's certainly an arduous process.
I bet.
But when the right players are filing their paperwork and doing the things they need to be regulatory compliant, there is an opportunity to list. You're seeing a lot of movement of US-based companies in the cannabis space listing on the Canadian market because of them going adult use.
And that must be a stack of paperwork for you to just go through, is it? The laws and the people?
A lot of lawyers.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So how long have you been approaching Canada to have Prime Harvest as one of their stocks?
We've been working with them very closely, I'd say, over the last 12 months or so.
Okay.
So again, this announcement will be coming out very shortly once we're on the market.
Let us know. Tune in to WLHL News, and we'll try to be one of the first ones to tell you about it. Now, I want to talk to you about your stuff, and the reason you're here, the challenges that you face representing companies in states where cannabis might be illegal. Can you cross the borders? Are you federal law bound? Do you state? What the hell is going on with this industry? It's a mystery.
It's chaos a little bit. However, if you abide within your state guidelines, essentially working with state-sanctioned cannabis programs, whether it's medical or adult use, you should be fine. The DOJ is barred right now from using any funds to go after state-compliant cannabis operations.
Yes, but Jeff Sessions, we're going to kick your ass out of office very shortly, so we should have a new AG in charge of the country. We take a look again at the companies that are out there trying to advance. Again, maybe they're in the backyard and they are growing a great strain, or they've got a cookie recipe. God bless you, send me a copy right here to WLHL News. But do they have a certain pattern that they need to get started with? Legally first, recipe first, cart before the horse. Which do you recommend for a small company trying to get in?
That's a great question. It's very difficult right now for smaller companies because you do need a lot of financial support to get into the cannabis space right now because of all the regulatory hurdles. You need to have the right lawyers in place. You need that license from the state. And then, of course, you want to have a great product. So you do want to have those recipes. You do want to have those things.
Are you an edibles girl? Are you a smokable girl? What do you like? You like the little shatter? Do you like to pull out a bong every so often, or just a good old spleef when it comes down to it? I need to know.
I like shatter. I also do like edibles sometimes to help me sleep. It just kind of depends what I'm looking for.
I've got another thing that could help you sleep. A little Kon Burgundy in your life. Huh? Stay sassy. Cassie. That's her. Cassie Dowell from CMW Media. Wow, so impressed. Don't act like you're not impressed. We'll be right back with a lot less than you just saw because we're almost done. I'm Kon Burgundy, WLHL News with newsmaker Sassy Cassie.
You've been watching
Kon Burgundy, WLHL News.
We'll be right back.